Hello and welcome to another episode of Connection Alchemy. My name's Emma Buggy. I'm your host. I'm a relationship coach and I'm really passionate about supporting people to turn their relationship garbage into relationship gold. And today is Valentine's Day. And if you're single like me, and even if you're not single and you're in a relationship, then this episode is focused on cultivating self-love and gratitude. It's a beautiful practice and it's a meditation that I'm going to speak us through. So if you'd like to take part in this, I'd suggest setting yourself up in a very comfortable position that you can sit in for a good 15 minutes together as we walk through this meditation. Before we do that, I just wanted to say, if you've been following this podcast for a while, or even if you're new to it, please hit the follow button. It massively supports us to get this message out to other people. It makes it more sustainable for us to make the podcast episodes, and very many people listen without pressing follow. So please do press the follow, share this with people that you imagine would enjoy the work that I offer, and enjoy the rest of the episode. And what I would love to bring into our awareness today is the relationship with yourself, with self-love, cultivating that inner place where all of that love that you experience towards others is directed first and foremostly towards you and your own heart. And from that place, allowing that love to pour out to the world, to the people in your life, to the people that are suffering, to those that you have never met, to all that you want to offer love to. So if you're single and you're not in a relationship, very often we look outwards. We look outwards for love. We look outwards towards who is going to love me, who is going to show me that I am worthy of receiving and experiencing and feeling loved. I need others to do things that give me that reassurance that I am worthy and that I am loved. What I want to consider here is that when I do that, I make myself dependent on the love of another. I make my experience of love and being loved dependent on someone else. And that it means that I'm very likely to do all sorts of weird stuff in order to get that attention that ultimately doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for the other people, and it gets me into unhealthy relationship patterns and dynamics, such as people pleasing, such as going out there to receive love, even if the love is coming back in a way that's very, very painful for me. Very often in the past, I would look for love that was somewhat reminding me of the confusion that I experienced around love in childhood. And so I would look for relationships that would be love bombing me, diving into relationship and love and the ecstasy and the excitement of experiencing love. And then suddenly feeling completely alone, confused, not hearing back from the other person, not knowing where I stand. And I played with that concept myself. I became very hurt and angry about love. And so I would go into the world, I remember as a teenager, with the intention to hurt men. I wanted to take back my power, and I decided that I would go out into the world and kiss loads of guys and sleep with whoever I wanted to, because I wanted to have the power around who can love me and how I am loved. So what's changed for me as an adult, or as Emma, who is sitting today here in front of you, is that my focus is now very much on cultivating that love with my inner child, loving that part of me that didn't feel that she was good enough, that part of me that felt discarded, that experienced shame and confusion and aloneness and hurt, and wanted to be respected. She wanted to be shown that she matters. And the more that I'm bringing that attention and awareness towards myself and actually becoming the parent for that younger part of myself, becoming the better lover for that part of myself, the less I am dependent on that coming from the outside. And in fact, it is a daily part of my practice now. At least once, twice, 3, 4 times a day, there are moments within meditation and outside of meditation where I connect with the love that I have for myself. So, without further ado, I'd like to bring us into an experience of meditation. And I would really suggest that you pause the video here, find a place for you to sit really comfortably for about 10 or so minutes. Somewhere where you can sit with your back straight, whether that's on a chair, legs crossed, or kneeling with some cushions to hold you up. And perhaps put some incense on, turn the lights down. If you have an altar, lighting a candle. And just setting yourself up. And once you're in your position, bringing your awareness inwards by closing your eyes or really looking down and softening your gaze. And just before anything, noticing your body arriving, settling into this position with your back straight but supple. Maybe taking in one breath through the nose and out through the mouth. And then the next in-breath, breathing in through the nose. And on the out-breath, allowing that breath to go down the spine, traveling all the way down to your sit bones, melting into the muscles and the skin that's touching the surface that you're sitting on, and supporting you to really land ever more presently and fully into the seated position that you're in. Doing that again in your own time, breathing in through the nose. And on the out breath, sending that breath down the spine, melting that into the sitting bones, your muscles, the tendons, all the way down to your feet. And just becoming aware of that place where your sitting bones, your skin, your muscles of your legs and your back and your bottom are touching the seat or the ground, those places of contact. Noticing that holding pressure from underneath that pushes upwards against you, and that seating pressure from above that pushes down into the surface that's holding you. And now just bringing your attention back to your breathing, and we're going to practice around 1.5 minutes of breathing in and out without pausing between the breaths. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose without taking a pause before the in-breath or the out-breath, so that it's a consistent breathing in and out for 1.5 minutes. So starting in through the nose, out through the nose, if it's difficult to go on the out breath through the nose, then out through the mouth is also fine. Long, slow breaths. As soon as the out breath finishes, the next in breath starts. And as you continue to breathe, just noticing how your chest and your stomach naturally raise and fall with the rhythm of your breathing. Continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. And then just bringing your hands up at a 60-degree angle so that they're, if you can't understand what I'm doing, then maybe have a look at the screen. But bringing your hands up next to the ears so that they're straight in a 60-degree angle. And making sure that your shoulders are pulled back so that your chest is open. And continue that breathing, allowing there to be a tiny bit of space in between the in-breath and the out-breath now. But on the in-breath, in through the nose, allowing your chest to open up as your hands are going upwards. And then on the out-breath, out through the mouth this time, allowing your chest to go inwards and downwards, back towards yourself, keeping your hands straight and up at a 60-degree angle. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Continuing to do that and just allowing your attention, your awareness to come right to the center of the chest, your heart, as you breathe in and out through the heart, imagining that that breath is really coming in and out through the heart center. Just welcoming any emotions that come up here, including sadness or love. Continuing to breathe slowly, slowly in and out of the heart. And bringing slowly the left hand down to the heart, placing it over your heart, and then the right one on top of that. And just noticing the energy around your chest, around your heart, this beautiful organ that's breathing life through you, through the blood that circulates around your system. Witnessing how this heart continues to beat for you and love you no matter what you're doing, or you're thinking, or you're eating. The unconditional, unwavering presence of that heart beating in your chest. Perhaps noticing the sensation of your heartbeat. Noticing the sensations of energy that might be moving across your chest and your shoulders and your arms. And just allowing that energy to flow and move and go wherever it needs to go. And bringing gratitude towards yourself for something that you have done or said recently. Something that you've done or said, something for yourself that you feel grateful for, that you really love yourself for having done or said that thing. And just bringing that into your memory. And feeling that appreciation in your heart towards you. Just noticing if the body naturally wants to move in micro ways. There might be a slight circulating of the hips or rocking of the hips that naturally wants to come, but really not forcing it, not expecting it. It might even be such a micro movement that you don't even see the body moving. It's only felt internally. And just continuing to connect with that appreciation and gratitude towards yourself and your heart. And then maybe, just maybe, bringing in other people in your life that you feel gratitude, appreciation, and love for. Bringing them into your awareness. Remembering the things that they've said and done that you feel grateful towards them for. Remembering their faces, their energy. And just seeing if you can feel that gratitude in your chest, in your heart, in your stomach. Continuing to naturally rock and move if that is there for you, or staying in stillness. Can you touch the color, the essence, the energy of this love and appreciation? Just noticing how it travels and moves. And if it steeps into sadness and mourning and grief, really, really welcoming those tender parts and emotions to be felt, as much as that feels safe for you to do so. And really remembering at any moment that if this meditation takes you into places where you need to be held more, you can open your eyes, you can rock yourself, you can hold yourself, you can stop the meditation. And then just feeling again any gratitude, love, appreciation that you have for people out there in the world who you've never met before. People who are doing the best that they can to support one another. people who are out there wanting to make this world a better place, people who are simply living their lives with a smile, people who are suffering and in pain, sending all of those humans out there in the world, in the different corners of this planet, that gratitude and love and tenderness from your heart that sees them in their humanity and meets them exactly as they are. One human to another human. Just allowing that energy of love to expand beyond your heart, maybe bringing your hands from your heart back down to your lap, open palms, in the energy of receiving. And imagining, first of all, that your feet are touching the earth, grounded into the earth, rooting from your feet all the way down into the earth's center, like a tree. Feeling that powerful earth energy moving up into your feet and holding you steady, unwavering. Taking a breath and allowing your body to stay in that position of steadiness, unwavering connection to the earth. And then your next in-breath through the nose and out through the mouth, slightly tilting the head towards the sky and imagining the sun pouring energy down through the layers of the universe, of space, the atmosphere, down into the crown of your head, sprinkling you with energy of light and showering your body with golden yellow filaments, cleansing and spreading that energy of love all the way across your chest and down your arms and your legs, and allowing it to spill out and over and beyond the confines of your body, beginning to fill up the room that you're in, perhaps imagining a certain color. And we will sit here now just for one last minute, bathing in that energy of love. Bathing in that room full of love that perhaps even spills out onto the street and into your neighborhood and across the world. Knowing that you are truly held, truly loved, truly safe. And you may choose to press pause on the screen so that you can stay like this for as long as you enjoy. For those of you who are wanting to bring this practice to an end, then you can follow my prompts by taking one last deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, And slowly, slowly bringing gentle movement, perhaps a stretch of the arms. Opening and slowly, slowly opening your eyes. Perhaps one last time bringing your hands to your chest or your stomach or any part of your body that wants to feel that loving energy. And thank yourself for taking the time today to really bathe in that feeling of self-love. And knowing that if there have been tender emotions, sadness coming up, that's also a part of the experience of turning love towards ourselves. Perhaps journaling about your experience now. And let me know how this exercise was for you. Thanks for listening, and tune in again next week for another episode from Connection Alchemy. If you haven't pressed the follow button, please do. It supports us to reach more people and make sure that we can get more episodes out like this to you.